nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family, what's going on? Of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on out there? Before we get that started, I'm sorry guys, I know it's shameless. Welcome to HotRodMining.com. Yo, we can get some awesome hats just like this, some shirts just like this. Guys, check it all out at HotRodMining.com. I know, it was shameless, I know, I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. So, as a lot of people know, today was the day for that, boom, Raven coin fork. What's nice about the Raven coin fork is that it kind of helps distribute the hashing rate between all the GPU miners out there. And what that also does for the network is that you don't have such concentrated lumps of people with big wallets that they're dumping on the market, because these guys have got ASICs or FPGAs. They've got to basically ROI their equipment also. So they'll sit there and trade in all the coins and effectively like dump on the market. So it's a good thing and a bad thing to get ASICs off the network. You know, ASICs do play a role of really securing the network, but as we all know, there is a cost. So it basically centralizes everything just a little bit, because your entry level, your people that are able to get the equipment, you're talking people with deep pockets, not your average person like you and myself, which if it's unattainable to the greater masses, then how decentralized is it really? That is usually, some of the arguments behind the decentralization of mining. But it does affect pricing on there. Look at all the coins that are on the Equihash algorithm. Once the ASICs came on board, everything on that algorithm was just dumped on, and that they were trading all that into Bitcoin, and it was just driving the price down on every one of those coins until effectively it wasn't profitable unless you had like cheap electricity to be able to run the equipment. At least with what Raven Coin's doing right now, it's allowing them to put it back into the GPU miners, the at-home miners like you and me, that can sit there and run it on a newer graphics card. If you got a 1060 or better, you should be able to mine that Raven coin, which is really nice. And some people are like, if you haven't done this, for the love of God, please do it now. I hope that anybody who had their coins on exchanges, I hope you had no issues on the exchange. If you did have an issue, I would like to know. Drop a comment down below if you had an issue with the trade over to the new algorithm with the new wallet. So if you did not do what I said yesterday, which was come over here and download the new wallet, I hope you don't have any issues. It's like, if there is an issue, I don't even know what. I've heard of people losing their coins because of forks. So I hope everybody did do the updates and all that good stuff already. If not, do it now. So here are the last shares in the last 24 hours. F2 pool being the largest pool right now with the biggest concentration of hash rate. The pool that I'm on is actually I was trying to find it, but it's nowhere on here. So it's one of the unknowns that are on here is where mine is. I'm thinking I'm probably down at the bottom here somewhere. But It was around 20 terahash. The current network hash rate as of right now is just a little over 4 terahash, guys. You can just tell it's just nothing but GPU miners on there, guys. So boom, that is a wonderful thing. And don't be alarmed if you end up picking a pool that's, if you're on a trusted pool that's smaller, you might not see your payouts as frequently. Okay, don't be alarmed by that. You are submitting shares still, so as soon as your pool nails a block, you're gonna get a big payout. So sometimes it's kind of worth it. If you're on a smaller pool, it's kind of you're kind of using everybody else to help you almost solo mine. It'll be the closest thing you have. If you've got a lot of hash rate and you want to see how much you can yank, you go into a smaller pool for testing. If you want to sit there and get payout after payout, you go onto a bigger pool, but your payout's going to be smaller. So there is that like little trade-off there. So if you can go onto a smaller pool or a mid-range pool, you might not block as often, but it all kind of works out in the end. I'm just saying. So just kind of keep that in mind. The way that I look at it is I try not to hit the bigger pools. The last thing you want is one of the bigger pools to have the dominating hash rate, guys. So keep that in mind. Try to keep your mining hash rate as decentralized even in the pools, guys. So boom, a little bit of knowledge on that one. So, and you can see that F2 pool has been just crushing it. You want to know why? Because their pool already is already at 1700 gigahash already on the new algorithm. They're just dominating on this right now. I mean, you can tell that I'm running on it. Boom. These are all 1070s. I've got one snuck in of a TI in there. So these are mostly just a 1070 rig. And you can see how this thing is already hashing out. This is on Hive OS, guys. So this is a Linux-based miner. So you can see that an 8 GPU 1070 GTX 1070 rig will pull where is it? I just had it. It's kind of hard to kind of yank. Okay, here we go. The latest one, 130.53 mega hash, and it kind of just holds really nicely right into that range, from what I have seen. So this rig is very well dialed in. Can I yank it up a little bit higher? I probably can. I've just begun doing a lot of my testing on this algorithm with the 1070. I had a little bit of a chance to play with it on another coin that had actually gotten onto the X16R V2 algorithm first. So I was able to tell where it basically needed to be to start mining on there, but the coin's a little bit different, so I set everything up a little bit more conservatively. As you can see, the hash rate on the cards will range anywhere from 15 mega hash up to 18 mega hash, and you can tell the difference between the TIs and the 1070s. So the regular 1070s are at 15 mega hash, and the 1070 Ti's are at 18 mega hash. I could probably squeak a little bit more performance out of these bad boys. I am fairly certain of it. I don't know how much that's going to increase the hash rate, so be careful with that, guys. When you're starting to lean on your cards a little bit, they will start to inherently consume a lot more power in the process. If they don't take the power, they start crashing. So definitely keep that in mind. And I do have them even on Simple Miner OS. You can see the script running over here with the cards. You can see my wattages, my temperatures. You can see that I do not like to run my cards very warm. So boom, and you can see the total wattage on this. So I mean, a lot of these mining programs, they give a lot of information so you can kind of dial in your cards. On Windows, it is a little bit different. You'll be using like an overclock tool. The one that I use for my NVIDIA cards is MSI Afterburner. I have never plugged an AMD card into my Threadripper build, so I mean, you would think I'd want to have an AMD graphics card and an AMD motherboard and all that good stuff, but I prefer NVIDIA on graphics cards. Not saying that I don't have an AMD mining rig, mining that Interior Classic, but for right now, since all the FPGAs for right now are off, until the difficulty starts to spike back up, I will be taking advantage of the low hash rate. So let me know what you're mining down below. If you're mining on this, let me know. Drop some comments in down below. And while you're down there, guys, definitely smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you have and it's now off, because YouTube's good for doing that from time to time. They just kind of reset everything on you. So definitely, if you haven't done it, smash that, all that stuff down there. And then share these videos with at least one person. It always helps me grow. And oh, guys, before I forget, I said I was going to do it. So my lovely wife had actually won one of these, and she donated it to me. It's the Vault. So it is a Bitcoin wallet. It's actually pretty cool from what I've seen other people have. It's got a nice little touchscreen interface on there, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to win this, I'm probably gonna do a video on Friday, right? So I got a little bit more time. Not sure. I think I'll do it Friday though. I'll put a video together for the giveaway for everybody to sit there and put some comments down below on. So expect a video for this, guys, since I have hit my 300 subscribers and like went a little bit past that. Baller. Thanks to the yen.io meetup, I gained a few subscribers from that. Excellent. Yes. Thank you, all the people, everybody that came out to that, of course. So, boom, got some more cool stuff to give away, guys. And with that, I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Peace.